not streamed in a long while. This is embarrassing. I'll turn my audio down. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be trying to record kind of like a tutorial, sort of. I don't know what it is I'm doing. Yes. Yeah. Hang on. Is my mic working correctly? Frick. Okay, that was the correct one. Okay. Okay, so this live stream is kind of like I'm gonna be making a tutorial or something. I'm not too sure. It's just recording. I don't have a script. I'm very stupid. I probably should have. So I don't know. It's kind of yeah. You know, I'm just gonna start. I rant way too much. Anyways, welcome to the stream, and today I'm just gonna be practicing some rigging and basically answering some questions about Inochi2D. Or well, like the rigging part. I don't know the developing parts. Yeah. Anyways, so cool. All right, I'm gonna grab the model. Yeah, during this live stream, I'm also gonna be going through some troubleshooting advice, yada yada. Yeah. All right. Hang on, I gotta grab this thing real quick. Crap. Shop is not set up. My bad, I forgot to set up shop. I don't know how to, I'm just gonna send this through. Okay, this is embarrassing. Frick. Alright, I'm sending my the PSC I worked on to my computer. Just give it a minute. Anyways, so oh hey Angel, welcome to the stream. Don't feel pressured. I'm sorry, I don't usually teach that well. Yeah. Okay. It's down. By the way, I'm gonna make this this model kind of free if you guys want to practice with it. Don't worry about it. Oh, hi, Luna. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Okay, now I'm feeling a lot more pressure. Yeah. Oh boy. Please don't look faster. Okay. I got the PSD. Show in folder. Okay, so Alright, I'm not. This isn't exactly a tutorial. I don't know what I'm teaching, but yeah. Anyways, so to start a project, you just press new, and then you drag and drop a PSD. Oh no! What is this? An error. An error occurred during PSD import. Now, sometimes, when you're exporting a Photoshop document that isn't from Photoshop, sometimes it's stupid. I don't know the technicalities of it, but in short, it's kind of stupid. It sometimes exports PSDs incorrectly. So don't worry, this is an easy fix. You just download GIMP, import your PSD to GIMP, and then re-export it. Should be fine. Don't worry. If it looks a little bit messed up in GIMP, it should still be fine. So far I haven't encountered any problems. So yeah, I'm just gonna fix this real quick. GIMP, please open. Don't worry, by the end of the stream, I will put like clips. I will clip some parts and put it all into a short form video, and then add like links to every site that I mention. And yeah, what is this? Okay. Right. File. Export as. We export. Just replace. There we go. Alright, once you've like exported this the PSD into and out of GIMP, you should just drag and drop, and now it should pop up in Inochi2D. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's get on with the practicing. I don't know how to do. Okay. Speaking in a second, don't mind me. No, I don't. It's okay. Welcome, Luna. I'm sorry. Hi, Rice. Let's go. My friends are here. Yay. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, hang on. I'm gonna close a couple of tabs. My computer is starting to slow down. Anyways, okay. First things you're gonna see is that what you originally put in like the bottom of the PSD is now gonna be at the top. Like example, the skin is all layer wise. I drew this in Ibis Paint. Layer wise, it's all the way at the bottom, and now it's kind of over the top. It should be fine. Like, I mean, everything and over at the very top is now at the bottom. It shouldn't affect your. It shouldn't affect much. By the way, just a quick note. Sorting is built different. Like, you don't sort on this nodes panel thingamajig. You sort in, like, example, you want to bring this, how should I say this? You want to bring the skin all the way to the front. Just an example, You don't bring the skin all the way down here. No, that doesn't work like that in this in Inochi2D. You change the sorting. I don't know why this is, but I like it. It's very convenient. Yes. If it's further in the back, I mean, like, if it's like, I'm talking about like Ibis Paint. If it's like in the back, like this skin is, the number here, the sorting number will be higher. And if it's like all the way in the front, like the eyebrow, I put all in the eyebrow at the very top on Ibis Paint, the sorting layer will be smaller. It can reach to the negatives if you have to. Yeah. So that's cool. Anyways, another thing I have to note, for the tutorial, groups don't work like Live 2D. So like in Photoshop documents, the friggin' what was it called again? The groups, I mean the folders. Like if you import a PSD file into Live 2D, most of the time the folders will be I mean, will appear in Live 2D, but in this one, no, it's kind of everywhere. Not a problem because there are different group types, and each one works differently. I'll try to explain it. I don't know how, but yes. So, first of all, what I'm gonna do is reorder the layers. Now, to reorder, as in like I need to. This is not pretty right now. The sclera shading is everywhere, and the eye is kind of clipping out of the sclera. Now I am going to clip this in. There are probably better ways to do this, but this is the way that I've been doing it personally. So the sclera is the white part of the eye, the eye whites. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So this bitch right here. This is the sclera. And then this lighter one is the sclera light. Usually it's people would do it in reverse instead of like putting the clipping onto the lightened part of the sclera. Usually they clip on like the shadows or something. I personally just want to do light in this one anyways. So in like the original Ibis paint, originally that I drew in Ibis paint, this would be on top of this was like be clipped onto the sclera. So what I usually do when clipping in, more masking in Inochi2D, I would like select sclera light, or the parts that's kind of bleeding out, to the part that I want it to stay in, like this. So I selected this light part, then the part that's not supposed to be bleeding out, and keeping it in a container, which is the sclera, like the whites. So I just select the light and drag the sclera to the mask sources. By the way, this is at the bottom of the inspector tab. I should probably say that. I am not good at explaining, but that's how I personally do it. There is probably a better way to do this. I am not too sure. There is something called a mask group thingamajig. I don't know how to use it. Yeah. Anyways, usually if it's something like, anyways, another thing I would like to do, I would just stack the sclera light on top of the sclera. That's just convenience. Anyways, alright, now, the eye. For the eye, like, example, this has, like, a lot of colors in it. So I would usually either put it in a node or a composite. For eyes specifically, I prefer to do composites because, like, the iris and the pupils cannot leak out of the sclera, the whites. And I'm just gonna stack this over here, and gonna select all of the iris and pupil parts. So midnight, abyss, trenches, twilight, sunlight, halftone, ring, pupil, sea, slash, waves, iris, border, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna drag and drop this. By the way, the reason why, okay, so example, you add in a node or a composite thingamajig. The reason why I moved this is, I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically the anchor. Like, this is the anchor point. I don't know the proper terminology for this, but yes, this is, if you were to rotate it, and like, example, if you had like something here, and this is like the center point, this would follow along that center point. You know, okay, I'm not good at explaining, but I'll try to explain it better in the full tutorial. Anyways, to rename like a composite or a layer name, you just select this here. I'm just gonna name this I group. Wait, no, yeah. By the way, quick explanation. I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I can. There are like different group types. So there's node, mask, composite, simple physics, camera, and mesh group. Okay, these aren't most of them are groups, but like they have different uses. Node, this is gonna be my opinion. Personally, I don't know how to explain it. There's probably a better explanation for this. I'll add this in the final video. Node, in my opinion, is stiff. It's good for rotation, good for scaling, but if you have like a node, you can't like clip it to anywhere else, like in composite. Composites are like normal groups folders, and then the camera. Okay, the camera. I don't think I'm gonna explain this now. Mesh group. It's kind of like, what are they called in Live2D? Deformers? Yeah, I think they're called deformers. I don't use Live2D that much, but basically, mesh group. You could change the forms of multiple layers at once. That's my best explanation for it. Yeah, I'm very smart. Simple physics is oh, this is physics, but better than Live2D. It's I'll explain that later, or I'll link a video that I found most useful at explaining physics. I don't remember the channel's name, but I will definitely link it later on. Mask, I don't know how to use it that much. Also, usually I would say just most of the time you would use node, composite, simple physics, and mesh group. Simple physics a little bit later, but like, yeah, for like grouping things, node, composite, mesh group. There we go. Delete that. Anyways, small problem. This is just like a personal problem, I think. But sometimes when I add a composite, it brings all the layers that were like inside it to the very front, and personally, I do not like that. But the simple fix is the reason why that is because it kind of adds sorting. Yeah. The sorting is negative, so I would just personally just put it back to -1. Remember, the bigger the number is, the more the further back it is, and the smaller the number is, including into the negatives, the further, the closer it is to you. Like, yeah. I just put it at -1. It's at least has anyways. Anyways. Alright, now I'm gonna clip more stuff. Alright, so this part of the eye clips to here. What? That's not supposed to happen. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, I don't know what happened. Sometimes it does that. I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna put this here. Twilight. And sunlight. There we go. Half tone. Right, forgot to clip this here. Yeah, I'll just clip the pupil in, why not? And oh yeah, these two, I know. So all of this stuff, this pretty stuff, is gonna be on top of midnight. It's not gonna disappear, but yeah, I'll just add this on top of midnight. Because I can. I don't know what happened. Why did that happen? I'm confused myself. I'm not okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, now, I'm just gonna skip that part. Okay, now the eye shouldn't leak out of the sclera. So this is gonna... There we go. And now nothing should leak out. So what I did was, this eye group that has all of this stuff in it, I select that, and then just drag the sclera into mask sources. Yeah. Right now, nothing should leak out. There we go. And everything moves on all the same. I'm just doing this because, yes, it's for convenience. Okay. Disappears. Whoa. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight into rigging because I can. Alright. Alright, this is the wrong name. I am so sorry. This is supposed to be top inner flash. There we go. Alright, straight to rigging. Alright, here are the parameters. It's... Yes. Here's edit mesh. There is an auto mesh generator. There are different types of meshes you could just auto generate, but I personally don't like using it because it doesn't end up in the way I like to, so I usually just add in my mesh myself. This is in vertex tool. I double click to add a point. One, and then I usually add and just press triangulate vertices. This speeds up a lot. And then no wait, I wasn't supposed to add that. There. This is supposed to be on the inside. Alright, this is gonna get boring. If you guys click out right now, I totally understand. But for, like, how should I say this? Deforming the parts in a certain way and making meshes, in my opinion, it's the same as Live 2D. So if you look at Live 2D tutorials right now, it should still work out for you. It's, in my opinion, it's literally just the buttons and the workflow that are a little bit different. It's a little bit more detailed. And then once you're all done adding the points, you can triangulate vertices and then press bake. Yeah, please remember to press bake because it's very important. And of course I just removed this one because I don't need that one. Anyways, this is the upper eyelash. Now, to add parameters, you just add this plus button. There's one-dimensional parameters and two-dimensional parameters. One-dimensional parameters, they look like this. It's just one line. Very one-dimensional. Yes, I'm very smart, I know. And then 2D, looks like this. Okay, I don't, that's a terrible example. Hang on. 2D looks like this. Up and down. Now, is there a way to link parameters? No. There was an explanation. I forgot. I'll add this into the video. But Luna said, like, you can't link parameters because performance issues. Something like that. I don't remember. I'm sorry if I quoted that incorrectly, but I remember her answering this question I asked in Discord a while back. And you might be wondering, is there a way to move two parameters at the same time? I wasn't me who asked the question, but summary is no. I don't remember the explanation. I will add that in later. Anyways, so by the way, just a quick note. These are mostly presets, and the huge difference is just one-dimensional and two-dimensional. Mouse shape is basically just a fancy 2D parameter that is already kind of like its own preset. It won't affect much, you know. You could just add in the 2D parameter and rig your own mouse for it. Anyways, yeah, all right. And then to like edit parameter and add a keyframe, so it's just like this. Alright, I selected the top lash. It's already meshed up. Now, there's the vertex tool. If use it if you wanna edit a vertex one by one. That's a bitch to do, respectfully. Don't do that. So what you would do is use the path to form tool. Hang on. Path to form tool. Alright. It's the path to form tool. Set it in like this. Should be pretty similar to Live2D. Like that. Hang on. I will be right back. Apologies, I have returned. Let me just turn back my gain on. Anyways, my bad. Sorry for ghosting y'all. Anyways, okay, so before you, okay, so now it's kind of like, hey, why doesn't it do anything? Remember after, okay, so first I need to explain. Create or destroy something. It's with a click. Double click, and then you switch modes. Toggle lost point. I don't know most of this stuff. Move point along its path. This one might be useful in future tutorials, but honestly, I just press these buttons anyways. Okay, so alright. So once you've kind of like added the path, you press tab. Hang on. Okay, I don't know why it's not doing that. Interesting. Hang on. Alright, before I progress any further, I'm just gonna save this real quick. Alright. Oh. Alright, that should be it. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna have to re-add the path to form tool. Oh yeah, you guys know how, you guys see how it, my bad. Okay, sorry. Alright. You guys see how it disappeared after, like, I clicked out of this, right? Yeah, that's supposed to happen. Don't worry, your computer didn't do anything wrong. I don't remember the term for it. It was explained in the server. I think the term for it was destructible. So basically, if you click out, that means it'll disappear. And press tab. Why is it not working? Hang on. I forgot I set a blend shape. Okay, okay, no wonder that wasn't working. I set some keywords into tab. My bad. Anyways, once you press tab, it should turn green. This, good. Now you can deform this. Yay. Not like that. Okay, so now you move into the point that you wanted to form. Right here, it's gonna be closed. But actually, I don't want it to be closed just yet. Let me just remove that real quick. So I don't want that to be closed right now. I want to add like a halfway point and one that kind of just opens up an extra. So I'm gonna add a 0.8. No, wait, not 0.8. 0.15 and a halfway at 0.55. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, and then edit properties. This is the parameter constraints. Don't worry, if you have like points already in it, the math should math. Yeah, that's a term, and it'll stretch out to yeah. See? I'm just gonna add access points 0, 0.5. Alright, this is how I personally would prefer it. Alright, now this should be its default, so set starting position, which is like if you were to reset, this would be like the normal position, the resting face, if you will. Alright, sorry, let me continue. Alright, add back in the path, and that. Alright, tab, it should turn green, and now you can deform it. Alright, I'm not gonna lecture you on how it should look. I'm pretty sure there are other people who are more qualified to do this, so I'm just gonna deform it to how I want it. I'm gonna make it close halfway. Like this. Alright, that does not look natural at all. Do this, oopsies. That's also not nice. That is very not nice. What the hell? This comes here. That is so not nice. Just gonna move this a little bit here. Alright. And now we tweak it. Alright, so path deform tool. Make it disappear. And now to the vertex tool. Personally, I would say why is audio only in left channel? I don't know. Hang on. Hello? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to fix that. My microphone is built like that. I am very sorry. Hang on. Advanced audio properties. Testing. Oh! OBS can do that. Okay. My apologies. Okay. Now it should be mono. Thank you, Random Neo, for telling me that. I am so sorry for the past, I don't know how long have I been live streaming. It has just been on the left channel. I should really fix that. I am so sorry to all of y'all. Use the vertex tool if you want to adjust like really tiny details like this. Now of course you could like adjust multiple at the same time if you just like select most of them. It's kind of like a normal selection. Okay, this. There. Okay. And then once you're out, you can just click out and try testing it. That looks really goofy. I do not like that. Wow. Alright, so let's say something looks really weird. It looks unga bunga. Alright, you can just press unset. That is to reset the entire parameter. And, example, if you had like something already here, like a keyframe, kind of like a keyframe already here, it'll now do some math thing that'll make it seem like there's like a middle. I don't know how to explain this. I should just explain it while practicing. Wow. I'm stupid. Alright, select top flash again. I will try to redo this in a better way, hopefully. Alright, I'm just gonna add a lot of path deforms. Usually I don't add a lot of path deforms because it will look stupid. Alright, tab. And now we can deform it. That's gonna look goofy. Trust the process. Ooh, very thick eyelash. I don't usually work with very thick eyelashes. I do not want that handle. Right. Select out, and you know what? That's slightly better. You know what? I like that. All right, that is nice enough. I think. Now there's another. Okay, now I'm going to make the top lash completely closed. Point here, point there. There. And now close it almost all the way. Almost, because I want the bottom lid to also move. Alright, testing. You know what? That looks alright. You know what? I'm not gonna fix that any further because this is a very chunky eyelash, but I could probably fix some points. Yeah, I could fix some points. Okay. Now, I'm gonna mesh the eyelashes. This, I'm a little bit lazy, so I'm just gonna hang on. Detailed mesh. That's not much. Large parts. That is terrible. Small parts. Now, I could work with this. It's a little bit tight, but it should be fine. Remove that. Alright. Now, eye closing. Alright, another explanation. Alright. Translation basically means you move the position, but you can like also move it with this button here. And rotation, it's just gonna be this. Personally, I think you're just gonna be using X, Y, and this Z rotation. Yeah. There. Alright, gonna reset that. slide this into place. And scale. Alright, that's the X scale. Don't do that. The Y scale. I'm gonna put that at 0.8. Let's kind of flatten it. Alright, that's giving a decent illusion, sort of. I'll just fix the position. 55. Alright, let's test that out. It looks okay. It looks fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Now, I saw a tip where you should just flip it like this to make it look more natural. 0.8. Let's check it out. Looks a little goofy, but it looks realistic. I followed the tip that I saw a while ago. I don't know. I usually wouldn't do this, but position-wise, I don't think people will notice that it goes completely flat. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. Alright, now the inner lash. I'm just gonna auto mesh it because I personally don't care about lashes. I don't, for my own kind of models, I usually don't care about these super thick lashes. Okay, move that, and that. Alright. The halfway point, I'm just gonna alright, copy to inner lash. Alright, so what I did was basically, hang on. Alright, so basically what I just did, example, if there's like something kind of, if there's a piece that's similar, or I don't know, you just want to change the position or something, but you don't want to have to redo every single move, I personally would just select this, the part that's already rigged, and then press copy to the other part. Now, of course, I still need to tweak it, but it removes most of the hassle of rigging. I mean, like moving the parameters and everything. Just gonna put it down here. All right. And this one, same thing. Copy to inner lash. That looks pretty okay. Also, I will send the link to the video where I learned this kind of faux 3D look, sort of. I don't know how to explain it. Also, the video was in Japanese, so I don't know what it's actually named. Oh yeah, I'm just to name parameters. It's in edit properties. Just change the name here. I definitely recommend naming your layers and naming your parameters to make it easier to manage in the long run. So, I blink. Excuse me, give me a second. Okay, so, that's one thing. Right, back to rigging. Right, that's only the top lid. I could, like, edit some parts, but at the same time, this is also kind of a tutorial. Now, I feel like switching a little bit. Alright, sclera crop. Just gonna put this here. Alright. Oh yeah, I haven't done the shocked expression. Alright, top lash. Also, this is in alphabetical order. It's kind of a bitch to sort through, but at least, hey, it's in alphabetical order. So, that's just a personal nitpick. I would prefer it to be kind of like in order of like what you last added or last edited. But it's just a personal nitpick. No one has to change anything. Maybe if I learn coding, I'll change it myself anyways. This moves a little bit further up for a shocked expression. Check. Better. And time to move the lashes a little bit further up. Alright, let's check. Seems a little bit unnatural. With the top lash here. Maybe that's better. No, that's worse. Maybe if I rotate it. Maybe if I move it a little bit like that. Almost. What if I unrotate it? Okay. Pretty okay blink. Alright. That's a nice blink. I'd like that. Alright, I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Alright, that's just the top lash. Okay. Don't do it like me. Don't, like, work on it without sorting your layers. I recommend sorting your layers before, like, rigging anything. But this is, I'm speed running rigging and also practicing at the same time. Okay, that is ridiculous. I'm not doing that. How do you make the green line move to multiple points? Sorry, could you define that a little bit more? Like, when editing the parameters? Or? Alright, well, waiting for Random Neo to explain their question a little bit more, because I don't understand what they mean by green line to move multiple points. Personally, I think deform path is kind of like using the liquefy tool. I don't know how to explain it. I'm probably just stupid and autistic, but I mean, I am autistic. But yeah, because it collapses, I think it's kind of like the liquefied tool. I mean, it's not permanent. I could just reset it, but when using the deform path, it's kind of like using liquefy because it moves the points around, you know. It's not like Live 2D, where if you add a deform path, it kind of stays there. And it's a little bit hard to kind of like, it's kind of hard to change the deform path thingamajig again. That's like, personally, oops, ah, fudge. I did not mean to do that. Oh, man. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. That one line was used to move eyelash. Oh. Multiple points. You mean, hang on. Okay, so I'm gonna go over it again. I guess, path deform tool, I double click, double click, double click. I'm just gonna do a randomize like this. Tab, and then move it like this. Is this what you mean? Because this is just basically it. Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. I'm sorry I didn't get your question the first time. Okay. Okay, and applied. Okay, now I can deform this. Alright, I'm not gonna move this. I am gonna move it like this. Alright, just again, to those of you who still aren't clear, so first to move like this in keyframe, parameter keyframe, path deform tool. This is just to move basically a lot of points all at once. It is not like the path deform tool, path deform in Live2D. It will disappear, and sometimes it's a little bit annoying to use. Sometimes, but that's just me nitpicking. All right, now tab, and now it turns green, and now you can move a bunch at the same time. Like this. Alright, I like that. I don't know what's happening on this corner here. Oh yeah, you guys can see my cursor. Good. Okay, I don't know what's going on in this corner. I do not like that. Also, a cool little tip, if you guys just want to like edit some points, I would first select it with the vertex tool and then use the path deform tool. And now this should only affect those that are in the red. Just a personal little thing that I found useful, to be honest. There. Kind of squeezes in. I still don't like that. I'm just gonna extend some of that. Okay, bottom lash. Alright, I mean, it rotates a little bit, but I don't think that's terrible. Alright, all things considered, it's pretty decent. Alright, now the other lashes. Okay. Alright. I should probably zoom out every once in a while. I shouldn't, like, look this too zoomed in. I feel like that movement's a little bit weird. Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna edit this part. Path deform tool. Personal little thing I like to do again. Say I want to move some parts along kind of like this path right here. So what I would usually do is press this point along the path, and now I could just kind of move. Wait, I forgot to press tab. Alright, move this like here. So it still follows the line, you know? Just a little bit. And that is way more natural. Well, a little bit. Alright. Bottom lash. Alright, gotta move this a little bit. shouldn't be too much. This here, and then everything else just to put into make it stationary. Alright, that's a little bit more expression. Nice. I like that. Alright, now the lashes. I really... Okay. No hate to people who rig lashes. Personally, I think whoever likes to do these things are absolute professionals. Like, I don't know how you guys do this. Like, seriously. I hate rigging lashes, to be honest. It's just so tedious, and every detail has to be perfect. Kudos to those of you who really enjoy this. Alright. You should squeeze a little bit. Maybe rotate a little bit too. Alright, let's test that out real quick. That looks kind of weird. Just rotate this a little bit. Bring it up. I thought the mouth was supposed to be the complex part. Yeah, it also still, yeah, the mouth is the most complex part, but, just personally me, I think, like, managing the tiny lashes is just tedious. It's tedious and it's annoying and people barely notice it. But with mouths, like, I'm not trying to degrade anyone by saying, oh, mouths are easy, yada yada. No, they are hard, but, like, it's not as, just my personal experience, it's not as tedious as, like, managing every single lash, you know? This, I'm not a fan of managing every single lash. It has to be perfect. People are gonna notice your eyes. I mean, your model's eyes. Okay, that is weird. I should just hide this top lash. That is. There we go. Now I can kind of see. Alright. Why didn't I do this earlier? Okay. Thin and minimum parts. Alright, that should be it. I'm gonna put the opacity back in full. And you know, that looks nice. That's nice enough, yeah. Alright. Sclera crop. Okay, I do not need that many parts. Normal. That is disgusting. What is that? Small? That is also really weird. Okay. Preserve edges. Yeah, I'll just do it myself. Save. Okay. Alright, gonna take a break a little bit. I'm going to rig the XY on 2D, so it's gonna be 2D parameter just for convenience. And then gonna move the I group all by itself. Okay, so that feels kind of cramped. I'm gonna move it a little bit more. Okay, so that's okay. Now time to rig back to the blink. Alright, just so it's less of an eyesore. Time to manage the square. Alright, I'm just gonna do something simple. Okay, large parts. That is way too many parts, even for a large part. Then again, it's my fault. The canvas size is huge. I could, like, I don't know, manage the presets my way, but I don't know, I'd rather just kind of add the vertices and points all by myself, rather than tweaking the presets. Maybe in the future I might use the presets a little more often, but as of now I prefer to just add each point myself. Boom. Alright, this here, this here, this here, this here. Doesn't need to be dramatic, just got enough. This here. How big is the canvas? Hang on. Let me check stats. Hang on. $5,000 by 5,000. And this is just for the eye itself. Usually, the average VTuber model would be like 6,000 if it's like a full body model. I don't know why I made the canvas so huge. I guess okay, this is probably just a personal thing, but having the presets kind of do all that, especially for the eye, is kind of trippy. Just in my opinion. I'm just nitpicking. I don't know. I don't know what to say. By the way, Random Neo, thank you for staying throughout the stream. I wonder who else is here. There's 5 people watching. Whoa! Hello to the rest of y'all. I'm sorry, I haven't mentioned the rest of it. Mostly Random Neo has been saying stuff in chat for the past few, I don't know how many minutes. cooking in there for you. Okay. Squeeze that in. Change the music. Jazz is good, but ooh, Persona. Let's go. Where have you been? Been searching all along. Keep pacing on and on without a clue, without a sign, without a sign. The real question to me is, where have I been? I wish I should apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shift, I had a face to show. This will take off my mask. What am I doing? Oh, I'm bugging out. Oh, wow. Oh wow, Navy is bugging out. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is weird. This is so trippy. Frick. I'm just gonna reset that. That was embarrassing. Wow. An empty glass, reflecting the sad truth. It's telling us not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter. I pose masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all freed for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. I have a face to show. Please don't take off my mask. My place to hide. There's this retype you can undo. Yeah, I knew about that, but I don't know. I just I messed up too much. It just, you know. I mean, I knew about this, but I rarely use it, to be honest. I don't know why I keep it here. But thank you for reminding me. A way for me to break. Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. Please don't take off the mask, mighty skies. let's test this out. Alright, works like a charm. I'll fix the highlights later. An empty glass reflects the sad truth. It's time the words to be told. I need them mask. Okay. To see just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it tarnish me? Bring down the walls. Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shifter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shifter, I have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, mighty skies. Story time just to fill in the void. Sometimes when I listen to a song, I feel like I want to learn bass. I mean, I could, but I don't know where to start. Also, there's a new learning curve I have to overcome. I mean, yes, I'm already kind of used to playing guitar. I could probably play it because, well, I understand music decently, sort of. I mean, I play piano and I sing. I don't know. I just don't know where to start and if that skill would be useful. Probably would be. I'm not too sure. Could you please explain how layers works? I can't get an eye apple under hidden under the skin. Shouldn't it be on foreground layer? Eye apple? Question mark? Got hidden under skin should be on the foreground layer. Could you explain it a little bit more? I'm sorry. Also, why is my model freaking out? Eye pupil under the skin? Yeah, I can explain it, I guess. I'll try explaining it from the questions that I understand. So basically, this is the sclera, the whites. So, and then this is the iris and the pupil. They just call it the eye group. Anyways, this is a composite, basically kind of like a folder. I'm comparing this to like Ibis Paint, but I'm pretty sure this works for anywhere else. This quote in Ibis Paint, this is a folder that would be clipped onto the sclera. The reason why it disappears, quote unquote, when the eye is closed is because this eye group thingamajig is clipped onto the sclera. I don't know how to. Okay, so masks. Okay, to be honest, I don't understand how masks work. This is just how I personally do it. So I put everything in like the colored section. I mean the pupil and the iris into this eye group thing. You can see iris border. And the all the parts of the iris and the pupil, and I put them into this eye group, this composite. You can add a composite by left clicking the layer, add, and pressing composite, and then then you press on the composite, and then I drag and drop the sclera into mask sources. So when it blinks, the eye quote unquote disappears, you know? It doesn't, but it doesn't get squished. You got me right, I got mask was used. Okay. I don't know if that answers your question. Though you can ask a follow-up question. Don't worry. I'll try my best to explain, because this is also kind of a Q&A. Because yeah. All right. Let me just check stream status right now. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna check Discord real quick. Yeah, I got you. Everything was clear. Great. I'm glad it was. I was able to help explain. Ooh, that looks kind of weird. Alright, I'm gonna fix that. Top lash. Disappear. Bum 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 ba da dum bum 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 da 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 down ba da 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 down. Oh yeah, I turned the music down a lot, just because last time I did use music on my stream, it was really loud, and a lot of people complained, which is why it's pretty quiet. I don't know. Hang on, what is Solus t-shirts? just shut it out. Saying. Oh yeah, just for the tutorial, to change opacity, it's right here. It's under the inspector tab. Warning, if you want to change the entire opacity, it is recommended that you do it outside of editing the parameter, or else because like, opacity can affect a keyframe, you know? All signs to go, and I should know, and I'm real to know, and our ones are for sure. So through stay out my way. I'm so over, I'm to say. I'm here in heaven, so don't forget that I got this, I want this, release it all, and I'm to fall, and cause I'm on top of the world. I'm here in heaven, so don't forget that I got this, I want this, and release it all, and on to fall. 'cause I'm on top of the world. Alright, that is the basic eye blink. I'm not gonna fix that bottom fold. I don't feel like it. Back is starting to hurt. Alright, now the really fun part. Physics. I'm going to try my best to explain physics. Alright, so what I want the physics to do is basically this kind of, you see how, y'all see how, like, there are different colors in the iris? I want that to kind of jiggle, you know, when, the eyelash kind of moves. So, I'm gonna add a one-dimensional parameter. I'm going to add a simple physics node. I'm gonna name that. No, reset real quick. Alright, I should probably name everything first. Okay, I should probably fix this before I start doing the jiggling. Okay, so Hang on, I didn't plan this out very well. Frick, what is it called? Fudge. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna... Trenches... Still work, yep. Yeah, I'm kind of confused on what I want. Okay, I want the entire pupil to jiggle. Alright, I'm gonna do something easier first. I want the entire pupil to jiggle when I open and close. So, I'm just gonna... Alright, just as a personal refresher, because I kind of forgot how to do physics. Ooh, that is yummy. Alright, I like that. Alright. Squash physics. I spelled squash wrong. Alright, there we go. Squash physics. Alright, I'm gonna move this, that. And then, okay, so I have squash physics assigned like this, and it will move according to the lashes. And then I just gotta drag and drop to assign a pendulum. I forgot to set it. Okay, mapping mode XY. Length 200. Pendulum, spring pendulum. I'm gonna put the damping up to 1. What if it's not pendulum? Alright, this feels wrong. Just gonna move that. Now the eye should. Alright, I'm gonna turn the damping back down. Okay, nice, I like that, but I'm gonna flip the X, so now when I close my eyes, alright, that is, I think that looks pretty nice. To jiggle a little bit more. Alright, spring pendulum, this is dangerous. I really like that. And I'm keeping the length at 200. Actually, make it 300. Alright, firstly, I think when in physics, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's a lot of trial and error. Gravity scale, I'm gonna put it at 0.5 to make it kind of lag behind. Ooh, that looks like jelly. I like that. I'm also gonna move this because I can. Alright. By 50. This by -50. Alright, it needs to be a little bit more dramatic. Okay, that is super cute. Now it kind of squashes. And I move it. That is so cute. Oh man. Alright. Alright, back to the Ghibli music because I am getting way too hyped. I know I isn't supposed to be like jelly, but I like this. That looks so romantic. I am so sorry. I want something like this. But this time, it is instead Alright, time to try to explain physics. So, in Live 2D, there are, like, pendulums that kind of make the physics do the physics. Yeah, that's that was totally a good sentence. Anyways, in Inochi2D, it's kind of similar. So, what you would do is, I really don't know how to explain physics. I'm gonna try my best. So from what I personally understand and how I would define physics, sort of, in this, is that, this pendulum basically will move around, will change kind of form, sort of, and if it moves, then the end will also move, and this end will basically control the certain keyframes, yeah, and these keyframes kind of are a predetermined position as to where it would be. So if this blinks, you see how the kind of how this squash physics red dot kind of moves around. Well, if you select this simple physics, you could see that the pink pendulum thingamajig is moving. I'm moving it through the eye blink because I want it to be like that. Yeah, the pink stuff moves. Yeah, that's. Pink stuff moves the shit. Anyways, yeah, I've got, so this I have made I've made a parameter, which will basically be the squashy part of these reflections. I'm just gonna put it on top lash because that's just for convenience. Honestly, simple physics probably doesn't matter that much, to be honest. Like, you could put it anywhere, but personally I would still like put it somewhere that would kind of how should I say this? That would affect the position of the pendulum. I don't know how to explain it. I'm so sorry. I am very bad at explaining, but this is my understanding. Okay. Star, squash, fizz. I'll try to draw the graph anyways. So, my personal settings. Oh yeah. You drag the pendulum to assign a parameter. I would actually always use mapping mode XY and pendulum type, either pendulum or spring pendulum. Put spring pendulum if you want it to be more jelly-like, pendulum if you just want it to kind of drag around. I suggest, okay, in my opinion, pendulum is good for, like, if you want something to follow gravity directly. Like, if say something has earrings or something has hair, then that's gonna be it. But if you want something more jello-like, then spring pendulum will do. Gravity scale, since this is like a pendulum, this will swing. The gravity will kind of be like gravity. I don't know the math for it, but just gravity affects shit. Let's go. Alright. Angle. Alright. These three, I would say, is up for your own personal tweaking. It's different for everyone. But these are kind of like my default settings. I mean, default settings straight from after you make it is also pretty good. Just go, depends. Output scale, I'm not too sure. Damping, I'm not too sure either. There's math for this stuff, and there's probably a better explanation, but I don't know as of now, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'll make a better explanation later. No. The stars twinkle! I think this is a good place to kind of like test out the eye, because it's also. I think I think it's a good time for me to test out the eye because I am starting to get sleepy. Need my rest. It's 10:44, so yeah. I'm just gonna put in a node real quick. Reflex. Oh yeah, to select like multiple layers at once, you hold control and then click. You can just drag and drop. There we go. Add more later. I don't feel like too much. No, I think this is already good enough progress for one day, so no, the thing kind of sparkles and twinkles. Alright, this is a good place to stop. I think we'll stop here. Also to export, it's just going to be export Inochi2D puppet. Then you can name it whatever. I'm gonna name it as usual. No press. Oh, exporting options. Okay, I don't know if the stream can see it. Resolution. I guess this. Texture scale. This is important. Make sure everything fits or else it won't show up in Inochi session. That should be it. And then, just gonna drop this in. Alright, it's probably taking up the entire stream screen. Hang on. I am gonna try to... Alright, I'm gonna turn off my model real quick. And change the window capture to... There we go. Alright, you guys won't be able to see Avery, but it's totally fine. Okay, back to session. I'm just gonna... This. Alright, don't mind the iris jiggle physics. Alright, tracking settings. As always, I'm using puppet string. Blink. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, I gotta refresh. There we go. Ooh, that's kind of buggy. Alright, I'm gonna put the dampen to 5. I can't blink all the way, I don't know why. Tracking in, I'm gonna put it to 0.8. 0.75. What about 0.6? $68. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Change the tracking, set the dampening to 5, and alright, I'm just gonna refresh Puppet String real quick. Quick calibration. Yeah, that's cute. There's some nice jiggle physics. Okay. Alright, compared to Avery. Move that there. I'm gonna recalibrate again. That is cute. Alright, that is a simple blink, just for like a simple, like, sorry. Oh, hi, Grillo. Thank you. Okay, this is a pretty simple eye. Right. You think that is enough for today? I might continue this sometime soon. I'm not too sure. And yeah. Thank you guys for sticking around the stream, and okay, I'll see you guys later. I might not upload this to into Ko-fi because I'm not really proud of this this eye. I could improve it definitely, if I had more time, but yeah. But I already uploaded the what was it again? The PSD into my shop. So you guys can test it out and practice it with this. I'll try to, yeah, I'm going to clip this tutorial, I'm going to shorten it, and just condense it with better information and whatnot. Don't worry, I will add the links probably tomorrow, because it's 12 right now. Actually, no, yeah, it's 12 right now. And yeah, I don't think this was too good of a tutorial, but hopefully, this would be something new people would use to, what was it, new people can use to learn from, or something, I guess. Yeah. It's weird when you can draw. No, your little creature thingamajig is so cute, though. I love it. It's so silly. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, you guys are welcome to practice with this. Just don't quit zeros. Alright, I'm gonna be ending the stream now. Thank you guys for sticking around, and yeah, that's it. Alright, see you guys soon.